My next question is: can we expand uh, and uh, and improve systems of vocational education in India to contribute to the empowerment and economic development of its youth?
Yes, I
Very
think
complex question. I'm sorry, but basically, can we expand the improve the vocational education system to empower the youth?
yes, of course we can, we should. And I think we have also I think as a country, we have already taken few steps in this direction during the past few years, where there has been a lot of advocacy from the government. And also there is a lot of awareness that is being created. Um, but I think the most important game changer, as if you want to call it, would be the new education policy, which has a lot of role to
Yes,
play in whatever you were just mentioning:
correct,
economic empowerment, expansion. I think for me, when I look at it, it's like this education policy for the first time is very um, strongly and confidently connecting education with economy.
correct.
I don't think that connect was made ever earlier by any other policies. Of course, the previous one was 35 years ago or so.
Correct.
But even during those 30 years, because I have a background in this, my PhD was in policy, several years ago. But then, yeah, since I have kind of gone through many of these things, I can say that first time we are proposing this. And since you mentioned the scope for vocational education to expand, get adopted, all this is fine. But the urgency with which these things have to be taken up, I think also has to be conveyed to people. Because if we leave it to people or organizations, things might be just not going the way we want them to. Because I think there is not much time for us to speed up these initiatives. uh, like we know all, I mean, if you put it in the larger scheme of things globally, even other countries are moving towards a lot of work integrated higher education,
Correct.
isn't it?
Yes.
And in India, it's not just the work integrated model that the policy is proposing at the college level, but I think we are doing it from school level also. Like, you have the change in the pattern, the framework, then the bagless days concept for school kids, and CBSE schools proposing vocational subjects, and many other things. Right from the school level, the vocational uh, kind of component is getting built, and as the policy says, it is getting mainstreamed. The
And that's
word,
where the whole apprenticeship
yeah,
and work integrated learning
yeah,
programs will come in. Yes.
yeah. So I think this is much needed and it is happening, but I feel it should go, things should move fast because of the need that we have to make youth employable and also promote entrepreneurship, which is equally
Correct.
important.
Correct.
Again, at the same time, we see that again the awareness, the lack of knowledge about why certain things are being proposed, why educational institutions to come should come forward. Or another area, which, because you are from the skilling sector and employability, etc., a lot of skill training companies in the past were doing a lot of short term skilling programs under government schemes and all. Today, I don't know how they look at the entire scheme of things, because many changes have happened in that ecosystem where we were looking skilling per se, right? Skilling to placement, with
Correct.
short term skilling programs funded by the government. But as we see the developments today, not most of them are going to continue in future. Already we can see the changes happening, and
Absolutely.
the government is proposing education with skills, right? So which has this element of applied learning in it.
Correct.
So that brings in the vocational angle again, that brings in the skilling angle again. So for these companies which were purely into skill based training, I think they should also look at now partnerships with educational institutions, because they would have got a lot of experience working in the skilling sector. Right, so probably they can go and seek partnerships with schools, colleges which are offering job oriented courses. Like in my state, Telangana, I regularly see updates from the universities, about how normal BA course or any degree course, now they are trying to include a job oriented kind of a subject, like say retail skills or any of this, like media or whatever is possible within the framework of that degree program, so that the students get exposed to at least one job oriented skill.